Hey guys, it's Nesker. There's been some changes recently to Feral. Basically, ever since tier 21, people have gotten better gear. So our talent choices have changed quite a bit actually. And most of my previous videos about Feral are now really incorrect. So I thought I'd go through it a bit and show you guys what's changed, what you should be changing up as well. What you should be changing up in terms of gearing, in terms of talents. The playstyle is gonna stay similar. There isn't gonna be any major changes except for one talent swap that's gonna be new. So I have some simulations here to show you guys. Firstly, this is me wearing just sort of regular gear, quote unquote. And as you can see, blood talents is no longer the option to go. Like, this is how the sims look for me. They might look different for you, so I highly recommend simming yourself before making any substantial changes. But as you can see here, blood talents is underperforming moment of clarity by quite a bit, and that's enough for me to just drop the talent entirely. And then we have the newcomer. Since we're getting more gear, means that we're getting more haste, we're getting more versatility, we're getting more crit. So a lot of people are simulating lunar inspiration overtaking blood scent for a single target. I'm talking about strict single target here, by the way. All of these sims are done on patchwork fights, on 4-minute fights specifically. So yeah, lunar inspiration is what I'm simming higher with right now. So the changes that you're probably gonna make if you're using blood talents and blood scent is that you're gonna want to drop blood scent, go for lunar inspiration, and drop blood talents and go for a moment of clarity. And as you can see here, I'm using Druid and the head, which are the standard single target ones. But if we look here, you can see that I'm actually simming. I'm simming reasonably higher with using the Chainet signet right here. Mainly because of the haste and the crit. Just the raw stats sim really well, and they scale really well with lunar inspiration. So yeah, now when we come down to our stat priorities, this gear right now that I have equipped is really high in crit and haste, and the sims look like this, guys. If you still have any mastery gear on, I would recommend trying to find a replacement pretty quickly, because it's simming very poorly right now. Versatility is still the king. It's gonna continue being the king for as long as you use incarnation, I think. But it means that our stat prior has changed from being verse, crit, mastery, and agility to being verse, haste, and crit all the way. Agility is even simming lower than haste and crit, so yeah, times are changing, you could say. Now, the only thing that's gonna change in our rotation is just we're gonna add Moonfire. Yeah, we're just gonna add Moonfire to our rotation entirely. You can't really snapshot moment of clarity with anything, so just basically play as if you're just not using any level 100 talent. And the one thing that I can mention about using Moonfire is that it does snapshot together with the Tiger's Fury. Yeah, as you can see here, we're getting about a 20k damage increase, and that's gonna last for the duration of Moonfire. Moonfire also functions under the pandemic system, so if you use a Moonfire after you've already used the Moonfire, you're gonna get time added to it. Other than that, once again, you have to sim yourself to see if you're actually getting an increase from using lunar inspiration on single target. It might be the case that you don't have enough gear, and then blood scent is probably gonna continue outperforming lunar inspiration for a while. But on the level 100 talents, I highly recommend just dropping blood talents right away. It's underperforming like crazy, and even if it was performing, let's say 1% better than moment of clarity, I mean, even I make mistakes using Blood Talons, and you can't make any mistakes using Moment of Clarity. So just honestly, just drop Blood Talons. It's we're gonna have to wait for Blizzard to rebalance it before we can actually use it to a reasonable extent. Yeah, I'm gonna leave links in the description to raid bots and their simulation tool. I'm also gonna leave a link to the SimCraft add-on so that you can copy your character information and simply copy it and paste it onto raid bots so that you can get a much easier and much better idea of what your character needs right now. I can also make a video on exactly how to sim yourself using raid bots and how to get your stat weights and so forth, but I think you guys can figure it out on your own. Otherwise, just let me know and I can make a video about it. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.